the need to have a quick start. How does that set the tone, having a goal in the first 2 minutes, not just here tonight, but in another 3 in 3 weeks?
Yeah, really important. I think we were okay to start, but we finished a few plays, and then I actually thought the second and third period we had a lot of zone shifts and really leaned on them and got out to a quick lead. It's really important at this time of the year, especially I talked about it before, we kind of break the season up in either a 7-game segment, 5-game segment. This is a 3-game segment. It's really important, just like if you were in a playoff series, to get that game won. I thought the guys did a good job tonight. We finished it. I just liked how Dev had to make a few saves and a couple turnovers, but I thought we played 60 minutes. Was it perfect? No, but I liked our game.
In terms of that second period, pivotal time there, 5-on-3, you actually just had a shorthanded goal, then you tack on another. What is that consistent buy-in defensively starting to really ring true here late in the season?
Yeah, I think it's been an identity piece for our group. Dunner, Bones, Johns, like some of those selfless acts, kind of go unnoticed sometimes, but that could be in a game when they score on that, then on the 5-on-3, then you have another 2 minutes to kill off. I thought we got a lot of momentum off of that, and killing's hard. It takes a lot of sacrifice and blocking shots, taking hits to make plays to get pucks out of the zone, and those guys have been incredible all year. I think we're. After tonight, we're close to 90% at home, and you need to be really good on special teams, especially our kill. And those guys have done a great job, and Pacer's done an excellent job too. We talked about that exact play, off the entry. Noah did a great job, and then finished a big-time play.
We saw, I think a really good day from Graham Slaggert here. Down the stretch late in the season, very similar to what he did early on in the season in terms of production. So how are you seeing that depth now also start to play a role here at a very perfect time?
You need depth to win. I mean, there's going to be some nights where your top guys don't get on the score sheet, and you need your depth guys. And they were struggling a little bit through the last probably 6-7 games. Probably. A little bit. They probably played more games than they've ever played before, more minutes, but those guys have been great all year, and they play really hard. They win a lot of shifts for us, and that's what you want out of your depth players. And Jags has done a great job too, coming into our lineup, physical. He's probably got 3-4 fights. He's been a great addition, and. They win a lot of shifts, and you need to. It's not so much that shift. Maybe they don't score, but you get the next shift, and they win a lot of shifts for us, and they've been awesome.
100th professional game already, which is kind of crazy that he's already had 100 games, but then 6th shutout here tonight on the season. It's really remarkable what he's been able to do at such a young age. What is his ceiling for a player like Devin?
He can take it as far as he wants to take it. He's a really good goalie. He works hard. His daily process is really good. I think he's taken, from the time he got pulled, probably the first time he's ever got pulled, that was about when we played here, the Laval game. I think he's really, being the guy down the stretch. I think he's doing a really good job, and it's a team effort to manage, how long he's practicing for. Last weekend we're going to do the same thing. He's going to stay back tomorrow, not travel with the team. That's a luxury to have 3 goalies to get him back and rested. And no, Dev's a really good goalie, and he's a winner. And I thought we played well tonight, but there's some stuff we gave up for sure. And he was there to bail us out, and that's why you needed your goalie. Goalie makes a coach look real good.
They probably had more grade A chances than you did.
Oh yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't know the stats. But
they did. We gave up a lot on our power play too, especially early. But yeah, they're statistically they create a lot of offense. They really do. They got really good players. I mean, Terry's been an 80-point guy in the league. Pino's a really good player. Foudy's is, he could really skate and dangerous. There's some stuff we got to clean up for sure going tomorrow. But, when you score 6, it's probably a little human nature to get a little loose. I thought for the most part we did a good job, but that was there to bail us out when we made mistakes.
But when you play like Rich Ward and they have really struggled this season, what do you not like underrated or understate what they can do to you guys?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago they went into Laval and won 5-2. I think it's anybody could beat anyone in this league in pro hockey, and it's you just got to be ready every night. We respect our opponent, but I think when we go into every game, it's more about how we need to play and how we need to keep getting better, and that's the biggest. Regardless of who we're playing, we give the guys a plan, but ultimately it's like we have to play our game and the way we need to play it to be successful, and I thought for the most part the guys did that.
Josh, it kind of seemed like he gets better as we're getting to April and maybe May.
No, if you look, like Dunner plays in the Eastern Conference Finals, losing the Game 7. You look at the minutes he's played in big time games. You need hard players. You need guys that could win battles and protect pucks below the goal line and just be really hard to play against. And Dunner's, I can't say enough about Dunner. Dunner is he's been an incredible addition to the team. He's a selfless player. He's great with our younger players. It's all about winning for Dunner. I love him. Like he's everything you want in a player and a team guy. When you talk about, biggest thing coming into the season, just adding on to, the culture that was already set. But one of the things is being selfless. And when you play good team hockey and you win, you get rewarded. And Dunner's a great example of that. It's all about the team. Anything he could do for the team, says the right stuff. It's almost like having another coach out there. It's good to see him get rewarded because he's been incredible for us.
There's just so many little, there's a play in front of the net tonight where the puck, there's a guy in front, and he just,
Yeah.
probably could have been called for a cross. Didn't have to be, but he just gives you that.
He does. He's very conscious. I think it's a I don't know if you want to call it a skill set that you have to have a player, but I think the more you have in the mindset of a guy that you don't want to be the guy out there to make a mistake to let the team down, that kind of mindset, if you know what I mean. Like when you get into those tight checking games, like you're responsible and you're thinking about the team or your next play, your next shift, like having the mentality of not doing whatever you can to help the team win, if that makes sense, and Dunner gives us that. And I think our guys have bought in, all the guys, like, managing games, managing situations, knowing you got to get pucks deep. And, we got a little cute sometimes with the East-West stuff, but I thought we did a good job of, making them go 200 feet when you have a lead. And, we had a lot too. I don't know what we had, 41, 42 shots on goal. Like, we can generate a lot, but it's ultimately, you probably get sick of me hearing, we got to check to win. You got to, it's a key.
There won't be many nights where shots that aren't even scoring chances go in.
No.
You probably had 3 of those tonight. So.
For sure.